more like this. Here, let me...
Oh, ils sont mignons. Ils sont gênés.
No, I'm sorry. Really, I am.
Look, that game over there sure looks like fun, right? Whatever it is.
Right! Let's go try it out.
Lydia, over here. Here we are.
Oh, Yoko! We've been looking all over for you. Why do I get the feeling I just walked in at the worst possible time? No, it's nothing. I wonder how Commander Goodman is doing. I'll go check.
Wait,
Oh non.
Magnolia!
Ah, je suis dégoûté.
Say, Yoko, did something happen while we were gone?
Just a fleeting misunderstanding, nothing more.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Morning, everyone. Shall we be off? Yes, let's.
We should thank Eleanor once more before we take off.
Eleanor, thanks again for your
Le
hospitality.
mec écrit ça
We'll
comme
be
ça.
going... Huh. Does it seem strangely quiet in here? Eleanor? Eleanor? Perhaps she's out.
You, something's not right here.
C'est super calme en fait, ouais. Pikalutation à toutes et à tous, c'est JR le génie. On se retrouve pour l'épisode 19 de Bravely Second and LIRE sur Nintendo 3DS. On va aller voir pour quelle raison cette ville elle est aussi calme que ça. Il n'y a plus personne, c'est désert.
What in the...
Where is everyone? There's not a soul in the streets. Perhaps they all went somewhere as part of the festival. Wouldn't we have heard about it?
I was interviewing people about the history of Heartsfest last night, and no one mentioned...
Ah, way to go, Six Star. What were they saying?
Huh, do you have to keep bringing that up? Just wait a minute. What in the world?
You?
Did something happen to your diary?
Life is like an onion.
C'est le stalker.
Layer by layer you peel away, only to find yourself in tears. But saute the pieces in olive oil and... you might find the result surprisingly sweet. But let us speak of onions another time. Today, I have come to offer you an apology. Forgive me, for I did not mean to cause you concern. On the contrary, I sought only to help you in some small way. While I would like nothing more than to meet you face to face, I fear that things are not quite so simple. For the time being, know this: I am a friend. And while I consider myself kindly and know my way about the seas, I am not, by any means, a stalker. Bon courage. May fortune ever smile upon you in your travels.
Who wrote this?
Not me, that's for sure. It wasn't me either.
And if it wasn't me... That leaves...
Mais non,
Us? You cannot be serious.
c'est impossible.
Why, we did not even know that our minister kept a diary until this very moment. Judging from his words, it would seem to be the same person who guided us here to Eisenberg.
Right. If I recall, he was going on about vegetables then too.
Right? That was before you even met us.
Does that mean this man with the purple pen is following us?
Maybe it's...
A ghost! Stop it, will you? Didn't I tell you that if there's one thing I'm scared of, it's ghosts?
Hey, I don't like him either. Why did I say that?
If someone had followed us all the way here, we'd have noticed by now.
Wow, sir. Cool and collected even at a time like this.
All right, I've got it. Our culprit is the ghost of a kindly, seafaring, gardening stalker. We must be on our guard. This town, the diary, strange things are happening all around us. For all we know, an asterisk holder might be just around the corner.
Oh.
Let's search the town and stay alert.
Je suis sûr c'est Yoko. Ah tiens, je peux même pas lui proposer. Je vais déjà aller me sauvegarder. Y'a quelqu'un sur la route?
Oh, look, there's someone.
Why, that is Anisama. Anisama, is it truly you? How I miss you so.
Yoko, what are you doing in this place?
I was searching for you, Anisama. Oh, how far I traveled, braving fearsome beasts and an ever-grumbling tummy.
I see. Pray forgive your unworthy brother.
Well, there's nothing like a heartwarming family reunion.
Our pampered little princess sure sounds different when she's talking to her big brother, huh?
I do not believe we have met.
Oh, these are the kind people who traveled with me. They fed me when I was hungry and kept me company on my journey.
Is that so? Then I too am in your debt. I am Danzaburo, a disciple of the sword. On behalf of my sister, I offer my deepest gratitude.
Don't mention it. I'm sure you'd do the same for us. By the way, Danzaburo, would you know anything about where everyone in town has gone?
I fear I do not. I arrived in this city not minutes ago.
I see.
And with that, Yoko, you have imposed on these kind strangers enough. We should return home to Yunohana.
I would love nothing more than to do just that, Anisama. But I fear our only way home is being blocked by this dreadful woman.
Ils doivent parler de Amy.
We were looking for a way to cross Eisenbridge too, but I'm afraid we're up against quite a fearsome foe.
Is that so? Then perhaps I can be of some assistance. Might I accompany you to this bridge?
But, of course.
Bon, ça change pas que j'ai toujours 2 objets à récupérer ici. Tiens, c'est quoi ça? Jouer avec le chien jusqu'au crépuscule? Bah, testons. Ah! Il y a tellement pas d'animation la journée. Ils ont mis ça pour pouvoir pallier à la journée. Non, me dis pas qu'il est tout en bas. Oh si. Il y en a un. What? C'est quoi ça? Il y a un mec qui est caché comme ça. C'est pas ici? Si j'étais un objet, où est-ce que je me cacherais? En plus, je suis sûr que c'est tout bête. Oh! Quand je vous disais que c'était trop bête. Ok. Oh! Est-ce que vous voyez comme moi ce petit icône bleu? Ça veut dire qu'il est possible de commencer une quête secondaire. Bon, on va mettre un petit frein sur la quête principale. Et on va bifurquer tout de suite sur la quête secondaire.
Rush about headlong like that, and you may just take a tumble.
It's just like I remember.
Is it really now? You were only wee high when we left, you know. I feared you might forget this place.
No way! I could never forget this smell. But it kinda smells like a dog now.
Oh, the old place hasn't had anyone to look after it in quite some time. The posts and floorboards are all warped. Oh, and look up there. Even the roof is coming down.
Yeah, neat! We can see the stars at night.
From today, this little place will be our home again. I'm not getting any younger. Even if I take the boat out, I won't be able to bring in the catch I used to. We'll have to tighten our belts on some nights. I hope you understand.
Uh-huh. I want to live here again, where we all live together. Mom and Dad and you and me. I'll help out lots and work really hard, and you won't have to, okay?
C'est mignon comme tout.
I bet you would. You sure know how to warm an old man's heart. Let's give it our all.
Oh, such passion, such fire and vigor, they move me so. I fear I may be overcome with tears.
Profiteur? Qu'est-ce qu'il fait là?
Stop! I am not a rat girl. Please, in what world could you mistake such a gentleman as this for the lowly rat?
Arutus Profiteur, Merchant of Death, holder of the Merchant Asterisk. This charlatan chairman was up to no good in Ansheim until Idia and her friends blew his money-making schemes out of the desert. While his ample coffers used to do all the talking, he now finds himself in the red, struggling to rebuild his fortunes. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Who are you? And what are you doing here, huh? This is our house.
Yes, yes! Oh, I know! I've been waiting here so very long for your return, yes?
Et Oli qui est là.
Stop harassing these poor innocent people.
Oh, if it isn't Idia, perhaps you need a refresher on what harassment looks like.
Holly White, the sadistic healer, holder of the White Mage Asterisk. She worked briefly alongside Idia when they served together in the Eternian Sky Knights. Despite her role as a healer, she has a streak of sadism a mile wide and seems in little hurry to relieve the pain of her allies. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Indeed! This is negotiation, not harassment. I was in the act of kindly explaining to this old man the ways of the business world. Then in comes rushing this violent woman. So nearly was a deal sealed and you dashed the whole thing to pieces. Fa!
Deal? Negotiations? It looked like plain old swindling from where I stand. Arutus Profiteur, you are a filthy, scheming robber baron.
Robber baron? What slander! And from the sadistic white mage, Holly White.
Push me again and you'll find yourself under the heel of my boot, you little rat!
Oh!
See? Frightful woman. Oh, even the most beautifully framed points cannot withstand such noisome interruptions. I shall retreat for now for dignity's sake. But I suggest you consider my offer, old man.
Where do you think you're going?
Research, preparation, there is so much to do. I bid you all ta-ta for now.
Don't you dare leave me behind! I haven't finished with you yet, rat face!
Oh, wait a second, you two! Oh, Jeez, they're already gone.
Ils sont venus ici que pour s'embrouiller, ils sont repartis direct.
What in the world was that all about? Negotiations about what?
He said he had an interest in this place.
This crumbling old shack?
Oh,
But
wow.
why?
Shack, eh? I suppose that is what it must look like. This is our home.
Oh, beg your pardon.
I was born to a long line of fishermen. This house has belonged to our family for generations, as has the bounty of this bay. But when my son and his wife lost their lives in the war, I took their daughter and fled for safer shores. When I received word that the war had ended, my granddaughter and I hastened back here. We arrived just days ago, only to find...
That strange little man going he in the corner.
C'est tellement glauque.
Ugh. And? What did he have to say?
Once he heard that the house belonged to us, he told us to sell it to him and leave.
He wants you to abandon your home? What value could it hold for him?
If you were to believe him, he claimed that it was for the good of the nation. Then we were interrupted by that miss in white. As the man spoke his piece, she flew into a frightful rage. She seized him by the lapels and shook him about like a limp fish, threatening him with some colorful language. More talk about us leaving this place and more quarreling, my poor granddaughter crying. Honestly, my mind is a whirl from it all.
I think I've got the picture. Now I know for sure that those two were causing you trouble. It looks like I'll have to find out for myself what they're up to. Wait here, Gramps. We'll be back.
Ils sont en train de se disputer l'endroit en fait. Oh tiens, un renard. C'est pas souvent que j'en vois.
You? What's up with the folded arms and furrowed brow?
I have 4 potions here. The other day, I realized that an old one had become mixed up with the newer ones, so I put a sticker on it, but... It came off? You got it. Nowhere to be found.
So, what's the problem? Who cares if one is older than the others?
Ugh, I do for one. Have you tried sniffing them?
Yeah, but I can't tell any difference. Maybe it doesn't matter.
But what if it made you sick? Like in the middle of a battle?
Ah, good point, sir. Maybe we should just throw them all away.
Carrément.
Can't do that? Didn't your parents teach you not to waste resources? Mine did. Like, all the time.
Yes, I know, but... Whoa! Idia!
Ah, that is sweet. All right, everyone. Follow my lead. 1 flask for each of you. Come on, no complaints. 1, 2, 3, down the hatch.
Ugh, so bitter.
Oops, looks like poor you got the short straw. Here, let me give you a remedy.
Mine's bitter too.
Mine too. Like old leaves. Idia?
That makes no sense. You must be tasting them wrong. See? Completely sweet. It's fruity on the tongue with a mellow aftertaste and a hint of...
Oh, elle va vomir.
I need a remedy!
So much for not wasting
Elle est tombée
resources.
sur la mauvaise.
Well, better now than in battle, I guess.
I'm going to bed.
Elles sont sympas quand même ces scènes en fait. J'ai vraiment de plus en plus l'impression qu'il y a davantage de scènes comiques. Ah non, je me suis trompé de chemin. Ok, c'est plus vers là-bas. On a l'air de devoir retourner à Archild.
It seems this town is faring better than I might have feared. Let us see. Where to start?
Just what are you trying to do here?
Research, of course. Market research. I must know what it is this country's people want and what they have to sell. Ah, it is you. You came rushing after me?
Of course we did. What are you really after? Trying to run those two out of their home?
Trying to line his own pockets, no doubt. This little rat doesn't think of anything else.
Indeed, I do not. Money, money, money. Nothing could fill me with more joy. Hey, wait a minute.
Holly!
It's obvious this money grubber thinks there's some profit to be made from that shack.
Well, that I cannot deny.
What could you possibly gain from deceiving that family? Be careful with your words, or this world will soon have one less rat in it.
Deceive, you say? You do not flatter me. I only sought to include them in a little venture that would earn us all a pretty pig.
And what kind of venture would that be exactly?
I hope you're prepared for this, girl. I intend to buy up all the land around that inlet and turn a neat little profit in the process.
You want to buy up the entire inlet? That's quite ambitious.
That inlet connects this country to the world, the east to the west, and it will be the biggest port of trade anywhere when I am done with it.
So that's why. And now you're researching what products this nation has to offer.
Indeed I am! Not that this is going as quickly as I should hope.
Oh? Ran into some trouble, did you?
It seems there are more people in this country than I expected who claim to have fond memories of that inlet.
You'd have to do a great deal of construction, wouldn't you? To transform it into a real harbor. Filling shallows, regrading the cliffs.
I have tried over and over to convince them, but some cling quite stubbornly to their objections. Exhibit A.
Oh, aye! That inlet is blessed with the best scenery. Developing a natural wonder like that?
Oh.
Vache! His teeth! They flew!
Ah, c'est dégueulasse.
As long as I've still got breath in me, I'll never allow you to turn that place into some grimy, grungy port.
Here you go,
Ah, dégueulasse.
Thank you, lad.
Yes, yes, yes. You can say that again. Reclaiming a beautiful site like that inlet for a smelly old port. It's a travesty.
So it seems. Is that what you're here for, Profiteur? To let everyone rail at you?
Let them say what they wish. For my next errand, I think I shall take in the sights at the Eisen Bridge.
Sure you're not headed on a fool's errand?
We shall see who is a fool in the end, Ta-ta!
So Profiteur is trying to buy up that whole area to develop the inlet into a port. But what about you, Holly? Why are you so set on keeping his hands off that old house?
Do you even need to ask? Sometimes I wonder if there's anything at all between those two ears of yours. Surely everyone loves their childhood home, no matter how humble it may be. Did you even look at that girl's face? That naive, honest yearning. I felt like I was looking at myself as a child.
Ah, elle est attachée à l'enfant.
What would you do then? An old man and his granddaughter, scarred from their losses during the war, and about to start a new life together in their old home. And here comes some speculator to force them out, all because he thinks there might be some profit to be made.
Sure, I understand all that. I just don't understand it coming from you.
No, I suppose you wouldn't.
Bon, on a déjà son motif à elle. Alors ça a pas l'air d'être vers ici. On va sortir de la ville. On a déjà le motif de lit. Pour quelle raison elle est en conflit avec Profiteur? Je suis en même temps à la recherche d'objets au cas où il y en a. Tiens, la suite se passe à l'intérieur.
So tell us, Don Zaburo, why'd you
Là, ça
set
lance du
out on
scénario.
this journey?
Put simply, it is but one step in my lifelong pursuit of the martial arts. I would wander the land and face many trials, that I might achieve greater mastery of the blade.
A journey to improve your swordsmanship? I bet you'd get along great with my master.
Swords and swordsmanship are everything to me. So it has been for as long as I can recall. Nothing gives me greater happiness than the feeling of my blade rushing through the
Ça a
air.
mordu de la lame.
A real bladed maniac, huh?
Watch your tongue, Minister. Our Anisama is the greatest swordsman in the realm. Speak ill of him in our presence, and we shall have him chop you to pieces. To pieces!
Whoa, watch where you swing that!
Enough of this silliness, Yoko. You are frightening your friends.
As you wish, Anisama.
Elle est trop mignonne.
Why are you looking at us like that, Minister Yu? Oh, do not tell us that you are jealous.
No, it's nothing like that. I was just thinking how nice it is the way you two get along.
Oh, this is true. Our Anisama is strong and loyal and handsome. We hold him in the highest esteem.
Yoko can be a spoiled child at times, but she is my sister, and I care for her deeply.
Anisama, you are truly too sweet.
Yeah, it really is nice.
Pour quelle raison?
Now there's just the matter of how we're gonna get across this bridge.
Something tells me the lady with the gun isn't going to be very obliging.
Get your tuchus over here! I'll blast you 5 ways to Sunday!
Elle me fait tellement délirer à gueuler comme ça sur le pont.
As feisty as ever. This isn't going to be easy.
En plus, elle arrive à mater tout le monde,
Worry
quoi.
not, friends. I have a plan. Perhaps you have heard, but this bridge was constructed directly atop an ancient aqueduct, one which remains standing even today. Should you cross via the aqueduct, it would place you right behind the woman.
If we catch her at close range, she won't be able to get off a shot.
Precisely. I shall divert her attention. Make for the aqueduct while she's looking away.
Are you sure you can manage all by yourself, Don Zaburo?
Worry not. Notwithstanding my sister's boastings, I have some skill with a blade. I will keep her occupied. Go safely, friends.
Huh? Who the heck are you supposed to be?
Don Zaburo, the lightning blade. Hito of the 5 swords of Yunohana challenges you to a duel.
Ça en fait un titre.
Just like a fee bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Elle est sérieuse.
You got a death wish or something?
My blade will speak for itself. Come!
Ha! Like I needed an invitation! Say your prayers, chump! Did you just
Stylé.
cut my bullet in two?
Behold, become one with the blade, and the impossible becomes possible.
It's a neat trick, I'll give you that. But I'm just getting warmed up.
That was amazing, Danzaburo! Alright, this is our chance! Let's go!
Fight bravely, our minister. Inform us when you are ready to enter the aqueduct.
Ok. La scène principale est finie. On va en profiter pour sauvegarder avant de continuer. On va mettre une priorité sur la quête secondaire.